Howdy, stranger. Oh, I can tell from looking at you, you're the type of person folks need to lead their wagons to Oregon. Hey, you know, there's 4 folks in that covered wagon over there. They're all set to go, but they need one more person to join them. Are you interested? You go on over there now, huh? Talk to them.
It's a fine day to leave for Oregon. I'd like to travel in your party. My folks had no room for me in their wagon, but I hope to catch up with them along the trail somewheres. I'm 18 years of age and strong. I'm a fair hand with all manner of tools, having been a carpenter's apprentice for the 12 months past. I helped my pa with the animals on the farm. You'll not be sorry for choosing me. I'll work hard, and if we become friends, I may even play you a song on my flute.
My name is Austin Billings. I'm trying to make my way to Oregon. I'm good with my hands. I work with iron and I work with wood. I'd be strong, real strong. Ain't never been sick once in my natural born life. I picks up things fast. Ain't never got to tell me nothing twice. I ain't asking for no handout. Be willing to work my way to Oregon. Thank you kindly for bringing me on board. Thank you.
Good day. If you have the time, I will tell you a little about myself. At home, I was a teacher. I have completed my 17th year. I have a little money. I know something of the trail and the wild plants that grow along the way, for I have read many books. Please, do not think that I will be too frail to withstand the rigors of the journey. I lived my childhood years on a farm and can lend my hand to many chores. I can tend to most animals. I am eager to begin a new life in Oregon. I hope you will choose me to be your traveling companion. Thank you kindly for allowing me the privilege of joining your wagon party.
Howdy, my name's Morgan, Randall Morgan. I make my money mostly as a tracker, but I've picked up more than $1 doing a little bit of just about anything. You getting them wild's gonna need me. I heard things. Beasts and outlaws that'll hunt you down and then tear flesh from your bones. Well, I ain't seen either. But I'll tell you now, I'll whoop the both of them. I can track them, hunt them. I know the river. I've had all the plants from wild pie plant to gooseberries a man can eat, and knows them you can't. Heard tell as them rivers ain't like ours. Instead of water, they flown with the gold. Tiny gold. I got me the tools to scoop it all up. Gonna get rich, and you too if you want. Well, let's get then, before someone else finds that gold first.
Welcome to Independence. Timothy Saunders, but just call me Tim. You got that look in your eye, heading west, ain't you? Well, what can I do you for? This store's got everything you could possibly need on your trip west. Now, I ain't just saying this to try to line my pockets. You better stock up good before you head out on the trail. It's gonna be a long time before you find any place to buy things. You see, all types heading west. Drifters, families, con men. Don't trust nobody farther than you can throw 'em, I say. You'll go a long way following that advice. One time, I remember it like it was yesterday. A big old mountain of a man come in here, bought pretty near everything in the store. Said he was going to open up his own trading post a couple of 100 miles west of here. Well, I can't stand around flapping my gums all day. What can I get for you?
Good afternoon. My name is Patrick Matson. I'm a journalist, and I write for the local paper. You may have seen me around town talking with some of the pioneers preparing for their journey out west. Take advantage of the forts along the way for respite from the hardships of the journey. Visit the new Fort Kearny, opened just this year to assist travelers on their way out west. I think that Lanford W. Hastings should be thrown in jail for advocating that shortcut to California in his guidebook, a shortcut that he himself had never explored. The Donner Party tried Hastings' shortcut, and less than half of them survived. By the time the rest were recovered by search parties, many of them had gone mad. I was a student of the law back east. It can be argued that Lanford W. Hastings is legally liable for what happened to those desperate people trapped in the foothills of the Sierra Nevadas. What a tragedy. Can you imagine what the Donner Party went through? Crossing the grassless salt desert, abandoning their precious animals that one by one dropped from exhaustion and starvation. Finally reaching the Sierras, only to find the passes blocked by snow and impossible to traverse. Being stranded there through the brutal winter, with inadequate shelter and dwindling supplies, watching as members of their party weaken and perish from illness, hunger, and freezing temperatures. Forcing some who remained to resort to cannibalism in order to survive. You know, several years before he wrote that guidebook, Lanford W. Hastings was abducted by a band of Sioux. It's a shame his wagon party didn't simply abandon him then. If his traveling companions had only withheld their ransom and left Lanford W. Hastings to his fate, 42 members of the Donner Party might still be alive today. Goodbye, and good luck with your preparations.
I am called Manchancia of the Ka. Many white people call us Kansa. So many have passed through here that I wonder how many can be left back in their own country. Why would a whole nation leave their home? What is wrong with your country that everyone is leaving it? This is something I do not understand. We are friends with the Ponca and Omaha people. The grandmothers tell stories that long ago we were the same people. We helped each other. But we are all too poor now that the buffalo are gone. Yes, I will trade. It is the only way left for me to support my family. That trade will help me. It is a deal.
Howdy, Pilgrim. Hattie Caulfield's the name. I reckon you done took me for a man when you first laid eyes on me. Well, look again, I ain't no hairy-faced fella. Course, I ain't no gusset-up, bonnet-wearing, pie-making female, neither. I just am what I am, and you can take it or leave it. Yep, I'll trade with you, Pilgrim. I reckon that's a fair offer. It's a deal. I reckon that's a fair offer. It's a deal. I reckon that's a fair offer. It's a deal.
I find people's griping about their yearning for family from which they have separated a bit tiresome. As for me, I find solace in being alone for a change. I'm certainly not going to burden others with my emotional longings. I seek a trading partner. I feel comfortable making this trade. I feel comfortable making this trade.
I was born in slavery, escaped on my own. Just told myself that I couldn't take it no more. I ran and never looked back. Never gonna be a slave no more. No more.
I am called Running Elk. I'm here from the Lakota people. Let me tell you a Lakota story. Long ago, when the world was young, all the plants and animals enjoyed the warm summer. In autumn, it grew colder, and the grass and flowers were not protected from the cold, which sat heavily on them. Then Wakantaka, the great mystery, helped them. He had the trees drop a blanket of leaves onto the grass and flowers to keep them warm. This is why the trees give up their leaves in autumn. How? Yes, I will trade with you. Washtelo, I agree to this trade. It is a good one. Washtelo, I agree to this trade. It is a good one.
We are of the Lakota Nation. You can call me Quilling Woman. My people, the Tituwa, are also called Ocheti Shakowi, the Seven Council Fires. This is because we are made up of 7 large groups. Our relations to the east would name 7 different groups, so they could include themselves too. For us, the 7 council fires are Oglala, the scatterers, Hunkpapa, the people who camp at the horn, Minikawoju, the planters by the water, Shihasapa, the Blackfeet people, Itazipcho, the people without bows, which the French call the Sans Arc, Ohenumpa, the 2 kettle people, and Shichanku, the burnt thighs. Ha, I will gladly trade with you. Wash day. I agree to this trade with you. It is a good one.
I find people's griping about their yearning for family from which they have separated a bit tiresome.
Didn't have my wife long, but I figure I was only born with one heart to give. It's like we was the same, sizing up what Mother Nature had given us. She was a beauty. Being a gal and all, she liked to keep things clean. I figure, why wash up? Just going to get dirty again doing chores the next day. You might have something I'm in need of. Let's trade. Fair's all we're after, and fair's what you've been. It's a trade. Fair's all we're after, and fair's what you've been. It's a trade.
Well, how do you do, stranger? It's always a pleasure to meet a new customer. Rastus McTavish, that's me. Used to be a fur trader. Spent months at a time out in the wilderness, freezing in the winter, getting eaten alive by skeeters in the summer.
Greetings, my friend. Greetings. How fortunate that you should stop here.
I am Dr. Phineas Maximilimus Duffy. Allow me to share with you a most magnificent medicinal mixture. Well, of course I will trade. I am open to any reasonable offer. Yes, indeed. That trade is of great benefit to us both, I am sure.
I am called Isa, which means snow in your language. I was born while a blizzard raged. You call my people Cheyenne. Yes, I will trade with you. It is good. I will agree to this trade. It is good. I will agree to this trade. It is good. I will agree to this trade.
party, stranger. Name's Jubilation Higginbottom, prospector. See any signs of gold? Well, I have. When you're searching for something, you gotta look for the signs. One evening I was eating dinner and wondering what I should do with myself. I bit down hard on a biscuit, and my gold tooth fell right onto my plate. Well, sure thing. I'll trade with you. That's right fine. You got yourself a deal.
Welcome, traveler. My name is Carlos Marques. I have many things to sell or trade. Can I interest you in something today? Have you noticed these fine boots? If your feet could speak, they would say to me, Senor, we are so callous and blistered and sore, we would give anything to slip into boots as soft and pretty as these. And they're so cheap. At twice the price, they are a bargain. Does a burro love his feedback? Of course. Let us trade. Your offer pleases me. I accept. Your offer pleases me. I accept. Your offer pleases me. I accept.
I cooked supper tonight. I made a whole mess of beans sweetened with molasses. Put bacon in it, too. Made it just the way Mother showed me. And I reckon folks thought it tasted pretty good. Wish we had one of Mother's apple pies to follow it, though.
We passed the graves of an entire family, husband, wife, and 3 children, who most likely succumbed to disease. We have no idea what ailed them, but as the graves were fresh, we moved on quickly. Unfortunately, the sight of a new grave is not rare along the Oregon Trail. I would be happy to trade with you if the offer is agreeable. What do you propose? I agree. This is a fair and honorable trade. I agree. This is a fair and honorable trade. I agree. This is a fair and honorable trade. I agree. This is a fair and honorable trade.
My Daniel in heaven, the good Lord took you away from me too soon. Wish you were here right now with me. You would know what to do, Daniel. I talk. I hear talk about whites not let me stay in Oregon. We step foot there someday soon. Blessed Mother of God, help me.
Well, sure thing. I'll trade with you. That's right, fine. You got yourself a deal. That's right, fine. You got yourself a deal.
Greetings. Kimagwa is my name. I am a Chinook Trader. We come from a great distance and have many good things to trade.
Of course I will trade with you. That is what I do. Very good. This is a good trade, indeed. Very good. This is a good trade, indeed.
Oh, hello. I was so busy knitting my mitten I didn't see you. My name's Amanda. What's yourn? Some folks really like our canned sardines. Say they taste like the ocean. Someday, I'm gonna eat me a fresh sardine. All my life, I wanted to see the ocean. I'm saving up my money. Couple more years and I'll be heading to the coast. You'll see.
I know that as we stand at trail's end, more than a few tense moments have passed. My manner can be short at times, can even offend, but given my vast knowledge, you must take the good with the less than good. I seek a trading partner. I feel comfortable making this trade. I feel comfortable making this trade. I feel comfortable making this trade.
Howdy. That's how they say hello in these parts. I'm trying to get used to it. In St. Louis, we usually just say hello. I'm Dr. Duncan Gaps, a genuine MD. I hope that you remember to stock up on your supplies. This is an excellent place to do so. A most distinguished gentleman operates the general store here. I was hoping to be farther west by now, but I seem to be stuck here caring for the sick. There have been so many wagons with illness coming through here. Caring for so many people at one time can leave me rather confused, like telling one illness from another. They don't teach you everything in medical school, you know. Sure, I'll try my luck. Let's trade.
Sometimes my mouth misses the taste of Cajun cooking. We here, and there be no crawdads, no hot pepper, no okra. How can I make gumbo when there be no okra? I learned to make gumbo when I was on the plantation. Gumbo? African word mean put everything in pot and cook it up for some good eating. I will trade. Gold. It is a trade.
I cook supper tonight.
We are eager to trade with you. Your offer is a good one. I accept.
Sometimes my mouth misses the taste of Cajun cooking. We're here, and there be no crawdads, no hot pepper, no okra. How can I make gumbo when there be no okra? I learned to make gumbo when I was on the plantation. Gumbo? African word mean put everything in pot and cook it up for some good eating. I will trade. Oui, bien, good, good. It is a trade.
I know that as we stand at trail's end, more than a few tense moments have passed. My manner can be short at times, can even offend, but given my vast knowledge, you must take the good with the less than good. I seek a trading partner. I feel comfortable making this trade. I feel comfortable making this trade. I feel comfortable making this trade.
say, I wonder? I got me this book. Sometimes I just take it out and look at it. One day, I'm gonna learn me to read and write, and then I'm gonna read all I can find about that place called Africa. Yep, I'm gonna learn me about that place.
Guess to be a leader, a fellow's got to know what needs to be done, when to do it, who's to do it. My head already's hurting. You might have something I'm in need of. Let's trade. Fair's all we're after, and fair's what you've been. It's a trade. Fair's all we're after, and fair's what you've been. It's a trade.
During the day, I'm seeing things new to me, and why I left was to do that. But at night, by the fire, I hear words and stories that are new to me. I like many of them. During the day, I'm seeing things new to me, and why I left was to do that.
Sometimes my mouth misses the taste of Cajun cooking. I will trade. Oui. Bien. Good, good. It is a trade.
How fearsome are the storms on the prairies! We suffer terror in our hearts, lest the cracks of thunder bring the whole world crashing down on us. All that separates us from a thorough drenching is a flimsy layer of canvas. Yesterday, we were afflicted with hailstones big as marbles. We had to stop and take shelter beneath the wagons for the sake of the little ones. The lightning presents us with an awesome spectacle. We never saw its like back home. I can only look in wonder as it darts its jagged paths over the vast prairie.
We finally made it. In my whole life, I ain't never felt so drop dead tired and ready to jump and kick up my feet.
I cooked supper tonight.
Okay, you got two choices. Now, you can take the toll road, but that'll run you $5. Or you can raft down the river. Now, if you do the rafting yourself instead of hiring a guide, it don't cost nothing, but it could kill you. Sure thing. Meeting as many folks as I have, I've collected all kinds of stuff for trading. You got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal. You got yourself a deal. Sure thing. Meeting as many folks as I have, I've collected all kinds of stuff for trading. You got yourself a deal.
During the day, I'm seeing things new to me, and why I left was to do that. But at night, by the fire, I hear words and stories that are new to me. I like many of them.
I know that as we stand at trail, I seek a trading partner. I feel comfortable making this trade.
Welcome! Welcome! You've reached your destination. This is the Oregon City Land Grant Office. I'm the office manager here. My job is to figure out a place for you to live. Now, a lot of settlers have already arrived here, but the Oregon Territory is big. There's still plenty of room for newcomers like yourself. Even so, I don't go giving out big parcels of land to just anybody. You see, we're trying to establish a solid community here. So what we're doing is we're giving the best land to the folks we think will make the most of it. How do we do that? Well, the way we figure it, the more successful you've been on the trail, the more successful you're going to be as a settler. For example, how long did it take you to get here? What kind of shape is your wagon in? How good is your health? These things help me predict how well you're going to do in your new life here. So, I suppose you're anxious to find out where you're going to live. Well, let's step outside so I can take a look at your wagon. Well, come on! Well, you passed the first test. All the members of your party survived the trip. That's no small accomplishment. Congratulations. Your health appears to be very good. We like to see that. It means you'll be able to get right to work and help us build our community. I can tell that you're in good spirits. That's a good sign. In my experience, a happy traveler becomes a successful settler. You've arrived here with a goodly amount of cash. We like that. I trust you'll invest it wisely in endeavors that will foster the growth of our community. My goodness, you have a lot of supplies. I'm surprised your oxen were able to haul such a loaded down wagon. Those supplies will come in very handy in your new life here. Seems like you made pretty good time getting here. You didn't set any world records, but you took less time than a lot of folks. Congratulations! You've arrived in Oregon City in excellent shape. In fact, I can't remember the last time I saw anybody do as well as you have. I'm going to give you a prime piece of real estate, a beautiful 160-acre estate. Enjoy your new life in the Oregon Territory.